Under the relentless Canaanite sun, a symphony of war unfolds, with clashing steel and desperate cries echoing across the ancient plains. The air vibrates with the raw energy of conflict, each clash of metal a stark reminder of the brutal struggle for dominion. War horses thunder across the scorched earth, their powerful strides shaking the very foundations of the ancient world. The heavy dust veils the battlefield, obscuring the fate of warriors locked in mortal combat. Amidst the clamor, the cries of men pierce the din, each a desperate plea swallowed by the vastness of the plains. The sun blazes down, an indifferent witness to the carnage unfolding below, intensifying the desolation. Metal screams against metal, each strike a dance with death, as the fate of empires hangs in the balance. The plains, once a cradle of civilization, now serve as a stage for destruction, stained with the blood of heroes and villains alike. The air is thick with the stench of sweat, blood, and fear, a palpable miasma that clings to every warrior's soul. As shadows lengthen, the battle rages on, an unending nightmare under the watchful gaze of the setting sun. The ground trembles with the weight of war, as each fallen soldier becomes another silent testament to the futility of conflict. The clash of armies echoes like a death knell, each reverberation carrying the weight of shattered dreams and broken promises. In the heart of the chaos, individual acts of courage and cruelty define the fate of nations, etching their legacy into the sands of time. The Canaanite plains bear witness to the ebb and flow of power, as empires rise and fall amidst the carnage. The dust settles, revealing a landscape scarred by war, a grim reminder of the price of ambition and the fragility of peace. The cries of the wounded fade into the night, leaving an eerie silence that speaks volumes of the day's devastation. As dawn approaches, the plains await a new day, forever changed by the battles fought upon their soil. Amidst the ancient oak groves of Kadesh, Jael's tent stands as a silent sanctuary. With a calm precision, Jael moves, her eyes scanning the horizon, a guardian of peace in a troubled world. She is Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite, a woman known for maintaining peace with all, her presence a promise of serenity. The ancient oaks stand as silent witnesses to Jael's vigil, their gnarled branches reaching towards the heavens. The horizon stretches endlessly before her, a canvas of possibilities and potential threats. Jael's tent, a humble abode, offers a refuge from the storms of the outside world. Her hands, weathered and strong, reflect a life of resilience and unwavering determination. The wind whispers secrets through the oak leaves, carrying tales of ancient battles and forgotten heroes. Jael, a beacon of calm in a world of chaos, stands ready to face whatever destiny may bring. The sun casts long shadows across the oak groves, painting a tapestry of light and darkness. Her heart beats with a quiet strength, a steady rhythm in the symphony of the forest. The ancient oaks, silent sentinels, stand guard over Jael's sanctuary, their roots intertwined with the earth. Jael's gaze sweeps the horizon once more, searching for any sign of trouble or unrest. The air is filled with the scent of earth and leaves, a reminder of the natural world and its enduring power. She is Jael, the keeper of peace, her spirit as strong and unyielding as the ancient oaks themselves. Across the desolate plains, a figure emerges, his form a desperate dance of flight and fear. Dust clings to him like a shroud, a testament to his frantic escape and imminent doom. Alma, once a symbol of power, now lies shattered, mirroring the collapse of his once mighty army. Sisera, once a name whispered with dread, is reduced to a fugitive seeking desperate refuge. He stumbles onward, each step a testament to the crushing weight of defeat and the looming specter of death. The tent of Jael, a beacon of false hope, awaits the arrival of the broken commander. His shattered armor is a stark reminder of the battle lost and the empire crumbled. He seeks shelter, unaware that he's walking into a trap far more insidious than any battlefield. Sisera's desperation is palpable as he draws closer to what he believes is sanctuary. The plains bear witness to the final act of a fallen commander, his fate sealed with each breath. Sisera, the once invincible leader, now embodies vulnerability and despair as he seeks refuge. His approach to Jael's tent marks not a retreat, but a passage into legend. The dust-laden figure seeks solace, unaware that Destiny's hand is already upon him. Hope and fear intertwine in his eyes as he anticipates respite within the humble tent. Sisera stumbles towards the tent, a broken commander seeking a moment's peace before eternity. The plains watch silently as the commander's final act unfolds, his destiny sealed. Exhausted and desperate, Sisera crumbles near Jael's tent, his plea echoing in the tense air. In a moment thick with unspoken tension, Sisera whispers, "Water, please, hide me." Jael's gaze, unwavering and intense, holds a chilling stillness as she silently observes Sisera's plight. Within the dim confines of Jael's tent, a deceptive act of hospitality unfolds as Jael offers Sisera milk, not water. Under the guise of protection, Jael drapes a rug over Sisera, sealing his fate in shadows. In a voice dripping with false reassurance, Jael softly whispers, "Rest. You are safe here." Sisera, succumbing to exhaustion and misplaced trust, unknowingly drifts into a perilous sleep. As Sisera sleeps, Jael's shadow looms, a silent predator poised to strike. Jael's eyes glint with a chilling resolve, betraying the deadly intent hidden beneath her serene facade. With deliberate steps, Jael retrieves a tent peg and a hammer, instruments of betrayal in her steady hands. The hammer rises, catching the faint light, a symbol of impending doom over the unsuspecting Sisera. The tent peg finds its mark, a swift and decisive act that shatters the false sanctuary. Sisera's eyes snap open in a fleeting moment of horror, his betrayal complete. Silence descends once more, broken only by the faint sounds of the desert night, now stained with treachery. Jael stands tall, a figure of grim determination against the backdrop of her simple tent. The rug, once a symbol of comfort, now conceals the brutal truth beneath. Jael's face, etched with the weight of her actions, reflects the complex burden of duty and deception. The tent, a silent witness to the events, stands as a stark reminder of the blurred lines between hospitality and betrayal. Within the dim confines of Jael's tent, Sisera slumbers, unaware of the impending doom. Jael, a figure of grim determination, moves with stealth and purpose, the silence amplifying her resolve. In a moment pregnant with dread, Jael's hand closes on a tent peg, a symbol of finality. The hammer, a stark instrument of fate, gleams faintly in the dim light. Jael's shadow looms large, a silent harbinger of the act about to unfold. The tent peg is positioned, a precise point of no return, as the air thickens with anticipation. With unwavering resolve, Jael raises the hammer, the fate of Sisera hanging in the balance. The hammer descends, a brutal echo in the stillness of the night, sealing Sisera's destiny. A subtle shift in Sisera's face is captured, a fleeting moment of unrest before the eternal silence. Jael stands over Sisera, an implacable figure against the backdrop of the silent tent. The tent remains, a silent witness to the night's grim events. The hammer rests beside the tent peg, a stark reminder of the act carried out in the darkness. Jael's eyes reflect a complex mix of determination and resolve. The stillness of the tent is broken only by the faintest sounds of the night. Jael, a figure of quiet strength, stands as a testament to unwavering conviction. Within the hushed confines of Jael's tent, an atmosphere of quiet resolve envelops the space. Jael moves with silent grace, her presence barely stirring the tranquil air. Kneeling beside Sisera, her gaze is fixed, a storm of determination brewing beneath a serene facade. The tent peg rises, a silent harbinger, its metallic gleam a stark contrast to the soft shadows. In the dim light, Sisera slumbers, unaware of the impending darkness that looms over him. The air thickens with unspoken intent as Jael prepares to make her decisive move. Each breath held, each movement deliberate. Jael embodies a force of silent, unwavering purpose. The fate of a nation hangs in the balance, suspended in the quiet tension of this solitary moment. The tent peg, now a symbol of destiny, awaits its descent, promising an end to tyranny. Sisera's peaceful slumber is a stark contrast to the storm brewing within Jael's heart. In this moment of stark stillness, the tent becomes a crucible of fate, forging a new chapter in history. Jael's resolve hardens, her hands steady as she prepares to strike a blow for freedom. The air is thick with anticipation, a silent scream trapped within the fabric of the tent. A single act of courage, poised to change the course of a nation's destiny. The glint of metal, a promise of liberation, a beacon of hope in the heart of darkness. Jael's eyes reflect a fierce determination, a warrior's spirit ignited by the call of freedom. The tent, a sanctuary turned battleground, echoes with the weight of unspoken oaths and impending action. Inside Jael's tent, an atmosphere thick with impending doom hangs heavy as shadows dance ominously. Jael's arm rises, a silhouette against the dim light, poised to deliver a decisive blow. With brutal determination, Jael strikes once, the sound echoing in the confined space. The tent is filled with tension as Jael strikes again. Sisera, a figure of defeated power, is pinned helplessly to the ground. The cold steel pierces flesh, sealing Sisera's fate in a moment of stark finality. Jael's face, etched with grim resolve, reflects the weight of her actions. The air is thick with a silence that follows, broken only by the sound of heavy breathing. The tent, now a stage of grim justice, bears witness to the fall of a mighty warrior. Sisera is pinned to the ground. The hammer, stained and heavy, rests beside Jael, a silent testament to her deed. In the stillness, Jael stands as a figure of fierce independence, forever marked by this night. The shadows deepen, concealing secrets and sacrifices within the humble tent. The weight of her actions settles upon Jael's shoulders, a burden of survival and defiance. The tent, a sanctuary turned battleground, stands as a silent witness to a pivotal moment in history. Jael strikes again, the sound echoing in the confined space. The cold steel pierces flesh, sealing Sisera's fate in a moment of stark finality. In the dim confines of Jael's tent, a crimson stain spreads ominously across the rug, marking a moment of irreversible consequence. Dust motes dance in the air, momentarily disturbed, before drifting back to their silent rest, a testament to the stillness that now reigns. An unsettling silence descends, heavy and absolute, filling the tent with an unspoken weight. Barak arrives at Jael's tent, his breath ragged and his sword a beacon of urgency. He halts abruptly before the tent, a silent question hanging heavy in the air. Jael emerges, her face a mask of inscrutable calm, her presence a chilling enigma. Jael leads Barak into the dim, mysterious confines of her tent. In a hushed tone, Jael reveals the grim truth. There lies the man you seek. Barak steps into the tent, his gaze drawn to a shadowy figure. A chilling discovery awaits as the figure of a lifeless man emerges from the shadows. Barak approaches the lifeless figure, his expression shifting from anticipation to grim realization. The tent becomes a silent witness to the aftermath of a fateful encounter. The air is thick with unspoken words and the weight of destiny. It reveals the chilling detail of Sisera's face, now still and lifeless. Barak rises, his eyes reflecting a mix of victory and profound understanding. Jael stands unwavering, her gaze fixed on Barak, a silent guardian of fate. The tent, once a sanctuary, now holds the echoes of a pivotal moment. The dim light casts long, distorted shadows, amplifying the tension. Barak turns to leave, forever changed by the sight before him. Jael remains, a figure of quiet strength and unwavering resolve. The tent returns to silence, concealing the secrets within its walls. In the dim confines of Jael's tent, Barak's eyes lock onto the grim sight of Sisera's lifeless form. The air thickens with the weight of victory and the stark reality of death. A silent tableau of triumph and tragedy unfolds under the watchful gaze of the night. The weight of the moment settles upon Barak, a chilling reminder of the cost of freedom. Sisera's lifeless body becomes a stark symbol of a battle fought and won, but at what price? The silence screams louder than any battle cry, echoing the irreversible consequences of war. Barak's clenched jaw betrays the inner turmoil raging beneath his stoic facade. The stillness of death contrasts sharply with the recent chaos of battle, leaving Barak to grapple with the aftermath. Each shadow in the tent seems to whisper tales of violence and sacrifice. Barak's gaze remains locked on Sisera, a haunting reminder of the enemy he vanquished. The victory feels hollow in the face of such stark and brutal finality. In the quiet aftermath, the true cost of triumph becomes chillingly clear. The weight of leadership settles heavily upon Barak's shoulders, a burden born of blood and sacrifice. The scene is a cold reminder that freedom is often forged in the fires of conflict. The victory's silence amplifies the echoing question, what now? The Israelite camp bursts with jubilation, as banners dance in the wind and music fills the air. People from all tribes gather to celebrate their triumph, their faces reflecting the joy of freedom. Deborah stands tall, her voice ringing out, proclaiming, "Let the song of Deborah ring out." Deborah continues, her voice echoing across the camp. "Let all hear of Jael's bravery and strength." The crowd responds with cheers, honoring Jael's courage and Deborah's leadership. Children dance freely, their laughter mingling with the music, symbolizing a hopeful future. Elderly men and women look on with pride, reflecting on the struggles they have overcome. Warriors embrace, their bonds strengthened by the battles they have fought side by side. The banners flutter higher, their colors vibrant against the clear blue sky, symbolizing a new era of peace and prosperity. The music swells, its rhythm infectious, uniting the entire camp in a shared moment of joy. Jael is celebrated as a heroine, her bravery forever etched in the annals of Israel. Deborah and Jael stand together, symbols of strength and courage for generations to come. The sun shines brightly, casting a golden glow over the camp, illuminating the promise of a brighter future. The celebration continues into the night, the camp alive with light and laughter, a testament to their resilience and faith. The stars emerge, twinkling above the camp, bearing silent witness to the triumph of the Israelite people. The echoes of Deborah's song resonate through the valleys, a reminder of their hard-won freedom. The story of Jael is told and retold, inspiring generations to stand up for justice and righteousness. The spirit of Deborah and Jael lives on, a beacon of hope in a world often shrouded in darkness. In the tranquil oak groves of Kadesh, Jael stands as a symbol of resilience, embodying the spirit of her tent-dwelling community. A tent-dwelling woman, forged in the crucible of conflict, her resolve is unyielding as the ancient oaks that surround her. She is the embodiment of resourcefulness, a warrior who ended a war with the most unlikely of weapons. In her eyes, a quiet strength, a testament to the power of courage found in the most unassuming of souls. The air is still, the scene bathed in golden sunlight, as if nature itself holds its breath in reverence. Among her people, she stands as a beacon of hope, a reminder that strength can be found in the most unexpected places. The gentle rustling of leaves whispers tales of her bravery, a symphony of nature celebrating her triumph. Her presence commands respect, a silent acknowledgement of the extraordinary feat she accomplished. She is the heart of her community, the embodiment of resilience and unwavering resolve. The oak groves stand as silent witnesses to her bravery, their ancient branches reaching towards the heavens in salute. In her quiet strength, she inspires a generation, a legacy of courage that will echo through the ages. The sun sets, casting long shadows across the land, a reminder of the battles fought and the peace that has been won. She is Jael, the woman who ended a war with milk, a tent peg, and unshakable resolve. Her story, etched in the annals of history, a testament to the power of the human spirit. In the quiet of the evening, her legacy lives on, a beacon of hope for generations to come. Like and subscribe to enjoy more content like this.